2,000 years ago, your great-great-great-grandparents might have been arguing over who ate the last woolly mammoth steak. That's right, Grug say ancient humans were real drama queens. You are Grug. Did prehistoric humans gossip like a cave full of cats at a yarn convention? This is what we're unraveling today. Now imagine living in a world where your biggest worry isn't scrolling through your phone but washing your back from all that dirt, and then you hear news that your neighbor just hit up a new cave for dinner. What's the first thing you do? Run over and spill the juicy details to your buddies, right? This is why the question of whether our ancestors gossiped is no small matter. Survival was tough. They had to make friends to fend off saber-toothed tigers, or else be on the menu. No good gossip could keep you alive when hunting mammoths, but here's the kicker: an evolutionary anthropologist named Robin Dunbar found that the real reason language evolved was not to shout mammoth, but to gossip. Yes, gossip. Social bonding through gossip replaced the physical grooming that would take place in smaller groups. In a way, that means our ancestors didn't chat about the weather, they gossiped about who was doing what with whom. But here's the crazy part: if Grug had a dime for every time someone got gossiped about, he could have bought a woolly mammoth carcass. Let's count down the 5 hilarious truth bombs about prehistoric gossip. Ready? Here we go. Number 5, gossip was basically your ancient coffee. They told each other everything: what hunting spots were hot, who's dating who, and, importantly, who started that fire that singed the hair off Bob the caveman's arms last Wednesday. Bob will never live that down. Now Grug think, who needs Tinder when you can just shout your latest fling across the plains? Number 4, you could get your reputation ruined just for being bad at throwing spears. Imagine telling your buddies, hey, did you see Greg miss that mammoth by a mile? What a loser. The audacity. These cave people were harsh. If you had a bad throw, you might as well be picking berries for the rest of time while everyone else went hunting. Ouch. And it gets worse. Number 3, gossip could lead to literal war. Oh, you're hanging out with Tom? Didn't he steal my best rock knife last summer? That could escalate. One moment you're sharing a leg of mammoth, the next you're clubbing your neighbor under the full moon over a misunderstanding. Just think, it could have been resolved with a simple chat, but no, they had to be cavemen about it. Number 2, here's where things get really wild. Archaeologists found evidence in ancient caves that, thousands of years ago, groups would create rock art that humorously depicted gossip. Talk about being Instagram official. One ancient sketch might say, cave woman kiss caveman, now cave woman eats mammoth alone. Relationship drama on the walls, people. Even back then, everybody had time for the tea. Finally, number 1, the ultimate payoff. According to Dunbar, the whole reason for language was to build these social networks, so when Grug says something scandalous about his fellow cave dwellers, he's not just being mean. No, he's building a rapport, forging alliances, and securing his safety within the tribe. Pretty smart for a guy who probably still thinks a wheel is just a well-rounded rock. So, to wrap it up, prehistoric humans were like bad reality TV shows waiting to happen. You can imagine them sitting around a fire, roasting mammoth, all while spilling the hottest gossip. Hey Grug, did you hear what happened to Tom? Can you believe he tried to impress Cave Woman by constructing a fire trap, and it blew up in his face? Literally. And through all the hunting and gathering, language evolved for one sole purpose: gossip. So the next time you're talking to friends about who's with whom, just remember, Grug is both impressed and a little angry he couldn't join in on the fun. Thanks for joining Grug on this hilarious caveman journey. If you enjoyed learning about gossip in the old days and how you can apply it to your modern dating life, don't forget to check out the next Grug video. Remember, no mammoths were harmed in the making of this humor. But wait, there's more. Ancient gossip didn't just stop at who was dating whom. There was a whole elaborate gossip network happening in caveman culture. Picture this: you've got Grug sitting around the fire with the tribe, and he casually mentions, "Did you hear about the new cave down by the river? The one with the rock that glitters like the sun? Yeah, I heard it's a treasure trove. All the cool kids are hanging out there." Gossip was the ancient version of a social media influencer dropping hot tips. Think about it, Grug is the original trendsetter, paving the way for future generations. You say you want to impress the ladies? Try a new cave, bro. Just don't slip and fall like Greg, the guy still picking dirt out of his beard. And here's another eyebrow-raising thought: gossip was fantastic for networking. If you're a hunter, and you hear rumors that Grok the Great has a new mammoth spot, you might make plans to buddy up. Hey, Grok! Heard you've got the inside scoop on the best hunting grounds. Wanna share some secrets over this juicy leg of meat? Suddenly, everybody's besties, all thanks to juicy rumors. But here's the twist: if you were bad at gossip, well, you're about as useful as a dull spear tip. Imagine showing up to the tribe and saying, "I have no news today." Crickets, my friends. You'd probably be voted off the island, or in this case, the cave. They might even say, "How will you survive if you can't keep up with the tribe?" Survival of the most socially aware. So what about the dangers? Oh, they were real. Number 6, you could be exiled for bad gossip. Hey, did you hear Grug said Jawbreaker's family can't catch a mammoth to save their lives? It only takes one bite of juicy gossip to land you on the outskirts of the community, shunned to the outer cave like a buffoon. Imagine living life with one eye constantly watching over your shoulder, just waiting for the next round of nasty rumors to come flying your way. And it gets worse. Let's talk about misinformation. Cavemen didn't have fact-checkers or the ability to Google anything. If someone believed the rumors and acted on them, oh boy, imagine getting banned from the best hunting grounds because someone said you ate the last piece of mammoth meat. Next thing you know, you're all on your own, just you and a very angry saber-toothed tiger. Now, let's imagine a few more laughs from the gossip scene, shall we? Number 7, cave fashion was a major topic of discourse. It's believed that ancient humans might have even shared style tips through gossip. Ooh, did you see how that chic cave lady used a mammoth hide as a shawl? So last season. Real trendsetters wear it as a cape, obviously. The struggle was real, though. You think fashion blunders today are cringeworthy? Imagine Grug showing up in a mismatched hide. The tribe would be like, "Man, that guy's style is prehistoric. He might as well have worn no clothes at all." And every time someone wore the wrong stone necklace, just you wait, the gossip train would barrel down the cave like an avalanche. And don't think Grug stopped just at fashion, he was also the judge of all things etiquette. If someone had the audacity to interrupt a tale mid-juicy gossip, they would be toast. Who does Greg think he is? This isn't a group meeting, buddy, this is gossip hour. And if you keep butting in, it's Exileville for you. Get him out of here. We don't need his negativity ruining our catch-up. Speaking of catch-ups, number 8, the gossip could extend well beyond your immediate circle. Talk about global news through the grapevine. Before the internet, the rumor mill worked its magic. You'd hear snippets swirling like wildfire all the way from another cave tribe miles away. Did you know that tribe over the ridge has a new spear-making technique? Grugs say they made them out of bone. If only they published a pamphlet. And here's the thing, prehistory was less about who was cool or what meme was trending but more about what juicy details about other tribes could ensure your tribe's survival. If your tribe was first to know about possible threats or valuable resources, guess who gets the prize? That's right, Grug. You hear that sound? A clan of warrior cavemen just entered our hunting grounds? We must act now. All this further confirms those ancient talk sessions were like primal podcast gatherings. To think some of the most insightful discussions around the fire were all focused on who might have poached a mammoth from another tribe. Did you hear? Thag and his crew swiped our last catch, brought the whole thing home. Now that's some serious drama. Someone should lay down laws about ethical mammoth hunting. Number 9, these chats didn't just stop at mocking each other. They served as the first social lessons. Oh, you don't want to be like Dork, he tried to impress everyone by catching a saber-toothed tiger and lost the hair off his chest instead. Real tough act, huh? Such stories acted as cautionary tales. Every fire circle needed someone whose job was just to share the juicy mess-ups and the moral of being a good teammate. Like a TED Talk but, well, with more mammoth meat. Verse 1, if you can't kill it, don't try to cook it. And finally, number 10, the original gossip contests. As if everything else wasn't chaotic enough. Modern-day game shows have nothing on cavemen's gossip battles. Like, who could come up with the wildest rumor? Last week, someone said Grug was pawing around with a mammoth. Next thing you know, they're making Netflix shows about their lives. Think that last part's a stretch? Cavemen were the OG reality stars, folks. They lived their lives full of ups, downs, and gossip-worthy moments that definitely would have captivated audiences. So, there you have it, a complete unraveling of the prehistoric gossip game and how it reflects modern life. From survival tactics to networking tips, Grug learned that even in the Stone Age, gossip was the lifeblood of the tribe. The next time you think of gossiping with friends, remember, you're just stepping into ancient shoes. Now, if you think about it, we may be living with our phones glued to our hands, but across all time and space, the urge to talk about each other remains the same. So go ahead, call your caveman cousin or that buddy who always has the hottest takes, just don't leave Grug out of the circle. Thanks for sticking around on Grug's adventure through the ancient world of gossip. Who knew cavemen could generate so much drama? Keep your campfires warm, and don't forget to tune in to the next set of tales. Because, the only thing better than gossiping at the campfire is learning about more ancient shenanigans from Grug.